After studying in Asia for more than 2.5 years, I met lots of internationals that decided to do an exchange semester in Asia or even pursue a full degree. But which universities are the best? What makes them stand out? Let's go and take a look. Alright, but how do we actually measure prestige? Before we start in, let's just take a look at the rankings. The QS World University Ranking is considering factors like academic reputation, the faculty-student ratio, as well as the number of internationals on the university. But obviously, it also depends on factors as what is your major, will you get in or not, how expensive is it, can you identify with the culture? There's so many things to consider. So in this video, I made a list which consists of more than just some names. I actually put some more information in for you to decide where you want to go. Let's jump right in. The number 10 is the Seoul National University, or the Seoul Daehakyo in Korean. The SNU is the number 1 of the top 3 universities in Korea and ranks on place number 36 in the world ranking. The SNU is especially known for its strong programs in engineering and natural science, and you're gonna study with about 28,000 students on the campus. Actually, the SNU campus is a little bit outside, but transportation is not really a big issue in one of the biggest cities in the world. Well, I lived there for a couple of months and I can say it's an amazing country. When I lived in Seoul, I lived right next to Yonsei. I've actually never been to the SNU campus, but I can say you have super modern buildings, very nice libraries. You're gonna have very, very high quality of education and famous professors teaching you, giving you lectures. The tuition is between 2,000 and 5,000 USD a year, depending on your degree and major. As Korea's most prestigious university, there are a lot of famous people that graduated from SNU. One of them is Ban Ki-moon, who was actually the Secretary General of the United Nations from 2007 to 2016. Sorry, I didn't know that. And also Yoon Suk-yeol, who's the current president of South Korea. You might have read about him in the news. If you're interested in studying at this university, just check out the links I put in the description. Place number 9 is the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, or the Xianggang Keji Daxue. The Xianggang Keji Daxue ranks on the place 34 worldwide and has about 15,000 students. The good thing is, 1/3 of all students are internationals, which makes it very interesting to hang out on the campus, which is, by the way, a 60 hectares area in the northern part of the Clearwater Bay Peninsula in Hong Kong. For everybody who has ever been to Hong Kong is beautiful and super interesting. It's very international and you can get along with English and don't necessarily have to speak Chinese. However, Hong Kong is also very expensive. So beside the fact that you have to pay 16 to 20k for studying at this university, you also have to consider paying rent and paying food and everything else you need in life, which makes it a pretty pricey alternative, but still a very good and very prestigious university. Alright, let's swim over to Japan for the 8th place, to Kyoto, to the Kyoto University, or also called Kyoto U or Kyodai. The Kyodai ranks on place 33 worldwide, and as the name says, you're studying in the old capital of Japan, which is a very beautiful city. In case you've visited Kyoto before, you know it's a little bit wider, you got more space, and the entire pace in the city is a little bit lower than it might be in Tokyo or some other Asian megacity. The Kyoto University is not only the second best university of Japan, but also the second oldest. It was built in 1897, and from that time until now, it did not only bring out 90 Nobel Prize winners. Also, 6 of Japan's former prime ministers were enrolled in this university at some point of their career. Currently, there are about 23,000 students enrolled in the Kyoto University, and you can expect a tuition fee of about 4,000 a year, which makes it one of the cheaper universities in Asia, while you can say 4,000 a year is still a lot of money. The Fudan or Fudan University ranks on place 31 worldwide, place 7 in Asia, and on place 3 of China's best universities. It was built in 1905 and currently enrolls about 31,000 students. It is so big that it does not only have one campus, but several campuses in many different cities. One of the most famous ones is perhaps Shanghai. Since the university has so many faculties and so many students, you can basically study any degree in this university, but it is most famous for its medicine faculty, which is considered as the best in China. If you take a look at the graduates, at the alumni, one of them is Wang Hu Ning, permanent member of the Politburo Standing Committee. He studied international politics at the Fudan University and also served as a professor. Nowadays, he's one of China's most famous politicians and strongly influencing the political ideology of the People's Republic of China. For anybody considering doing a full degree in Fudan, the tuition fee starts about 8K a year, but can go up higher depending on the major and degree you choose. And we switch over to the second Japanese university in our list. The Tokyo University ranks 23 worldwide and is the oldest and also the most prestigious university in all of Japan. Living in Tokyo can be so exciting. When I was there for 1 month, I feel like I only saw 2 districts because the city is just too huge. In case you ever get the chance to study there, to make an exchange semester or even pursue a full degree, I would really recommend you to go to Tokyo in case you don't mind living in the biggest city of the world. The tuition is with 4,000 USD, relatively cheap. The campus is extremely beautiful. You're gonna have around 28,000 students studying there. And one of them was, by the way, fun fact, the Empress of Japan, who was studying law there. I think that was before or after she studied 8 other languages. Well, yeah, that's Tokyo University. Really check it out, check the links out in the description. You're gonna have a great time there. We go over to Hong Kong University, or also called Xiangdang Daxue. The university was built back then in 1887. It is the 22nd best university worldwide, and it stands out in particular in the subjects of architecture, business, law, and medicine. The campus is quite beautiful, but also it's quite expensive, with about $20,000 per year for international students. But actually this university is also very important historically because this guy was studying here and he is literally the founding father of the Republic of China, nowadays known as Taiwan. His name is Sun Yat-sen. If you've ever been to Taipei, you see there's a huge hall dedicated just to him. So he's also one of Asia's most important, most influential personality. The next university is the Beida, which is the second best university in all of China. It ranks on place 18 worldwide and it was built in 1889. The Beida is literally one of the biggest universities I've ever heard of. It has about 30 schools, 12 departments and 125 majors. Among the 45,000 students, there are 7,000 internationals. Also, this university has lots of partnerships with European universities. Doing an entire degree there might be pretty expensive because the tuition fee is about 25,000 bucks. However, the school is very famous. Even Li Keqiang was coming from this university, as well as this guy, and I think everybody should know him, Mao Zedong, was on Beida. Also, I think if there's any place to build up a good network in China, in case you're interested in doing business there or pursuing a career, go to Beida. Even the founder of Baidu graduated from here. His name is Robin Lee. Maybe you have heard about him. I think being on this university could be a very impressive time of your life. And right after the second best university in China comes the best university in China. It ranks 3rd in Asia and it ranks on place number 17 worldwide. Tsinghua University is very well known also internationally. Xi Jinping graduated from here, Hu Jintao graduated from here. The Tsinghua is considered one of the best universities in the world. Having this on your CV can be very positive for your future job search. Also, this university has lots of exchange programs, lots of international students. I have a friend who has studied there for 9 months. He said he had a really good time and he learned a lot of Chinese in that really short period of time. If you do it right, you get the chance to actually dive in deep to the Chinese culture, although you're in a very big city. The Nanyang Technological University from Singapore ranks 12th on the world ranking list and number 2 in Asia. The NTU is well known for its research and degrees in engineering, computer science, business, law, medicine, and technology. There are 31,000 students enrolled, and actually if you take a look at the politicians of Southeast Asia, many of them, especially Malaysia, have graduated from this university. So if you are pursuing a degree in there, you might just meet the future president or prime minister of any Southeast Asian country. Singapore is a little bit more expensive, with about 11,000 a year. You're gonna be able to study and do an entire degree at this university. You have around 200 hectares of a beautiful campus. Also, you have the chance to study with some of the brightest minds of all of Asia. And here it comes. Number 1 is the NUS, the National University of Singapore, Asia's most prestigious university. The university was established in 1905, ranks on place 11 worldwide, and you're gonna study with 35,000 of Asia's brightest mind on one campus. Also, doing an exchange semester there should not be that hard because it's also a very well connected university with lots of internationals coming there every year. However, the tuition fee can be pretty expensive, with 10 to 50,000 per year depending on the degree and major you want to pursue. However, as I said, this degree is very valuable on your CV, and if you can afford it, I can really recommend going there. But in fact, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea and Japan are all very, very attractive places from an academic perspective. If you are a study lover and want to experience one of those universities, let me know in the comments. I'm really excited to hear about your plans. That was it for today. That was the creme de la creme in the academics. This was the top 10 Asian universities in 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button and smash like. That's really helping me with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks a lot guys, and see you next time.